Buying a home has long been hailed as the American dream, but for many in today's market, that dream is starting to look like a massive financial headache. Between skyrocketing interest rates and the hidden costs of ownership, the math doesn't always add up the way it did for previous generations. Here are 5 reasons why buying a house in the US right now can feel like a total ripoff. 1. The front-loaded interest trap. When you take out a 30-year mortgage, you aren't really paying off the house for the first decade. You're mostly paying the bank. Because of amortization schedules, the vast majority of your monthly payment in the early years goes toward interest rather than principal. If you sell within 5 to 7 years, you might find you've barely built any equity at all, effectively making you a tenant of the bank. 2. The phantom costs of maintenance. Rent is the maximum you will pay for housing each month. A mortgage is the minimum. Experts recommend budgeting 1% to 2% of the home's value annually for maintenance. The reality: replacing a roof, a HVAC system, or dealing with a burst pipe can instantly wipe out a year's worth of savings compared to renting. These costs provide zero return on investment. They just keep the house from falling apart. 3. Property taxes and insurance spikes. Even if you pay off your loan, you never truly own the land. You're essentially leasing it from the government. Property taxes. In many states, these rise alongside home values, meaning your fixed mortgage payment isn't actually fixed. Insurance crisis. In states like Florida, Texas, and California, homeowners' insurance premiums are skyrocketing or becoming unavailable, adding hundreds of dollars to monthly overhead with no added lifestyle benefit. 4. High transaction frictions. Buying and selling real estate is incredibly expensive. Between closing costs, inspection fees, and the traditional 5% to 6% agent commissions, you can lose nearly 10% of the home's value just by moving. To break even on those costs, the house has to appreciate significantly, which is never a guarantee. 5. Opportunity cost of the down payment. Tying up $50,000 or $100,000 in a house means that money is dead capital. It isn't earning dividends or compound interest in the stock market. The math: while homes generally appreciate over time, the S&P 500 has historically outperformed residential real estate. If your home value doesn't outpace inflation and the costs of taxes/maintenance, you are actually losing wealth compared to an aggressive investment portfolio.